What's going on YouTube? This is ITalkFortnite here, and in today's video we have another brand new video. Who would have thought? So I want to go over a few things that are going on in the community as of late, and I thought you guys would be interested. So first thing I wanted to mention today is that the Electro Swing is actually currently in the shop right now, as well as the Spider Knight and the Arachne skins. If you want them, you might as well grab them today because they're going to be gone, and we don't know when these items will be back. I'm sure Electro Swing will be back within like the next 2 weeks or month because I think this emote's really good, and I think a lot of people like the emote, and I'm really happy with that. I want to reiterate the first hint towards Fortnitemares that we got, which says, costumes and dancing, partner up, be wise. They could be friendly or a ghoul in disguise. And then we got a second one actually yesterday, and it says, tombstones quake, keep your fingers steady, the circle will close, better be ready. Not much else there, and the picture just shows like the shadow stone with like some chains around it. And then we got a teaser just now that says, take the shot if you have enough to last, the wind calls out, fill your chambers fast. This is implying that we're probably getting a new revolver, which I'm okay with that. That would be cool. I would like to see more either guns come back or get new weapons, honestly. I welcome it. So this is either going to be a new revolver or maybe the revolver is going to come back, but it's going to be like in this gray color. I'm not entirely sure, but still pretty cool. And yeah, I'm excited for Fortnitemares. We should be getting it. So the second thing I wanted to talk about today is that there's more support a creator. I wouldn't necessarily call it drama, but it's more like support a creator like issues that people are having. So on Reddit, there's people asking for Lispy Jimmy to be removed from support a creator event because his clickbait is ridiculous and it's awful. I agree. He should not be in the support a creator. I didn't even know he was in it until Reddit told me. But I see a lot of these posts like everywhere on Reddit, and people are getting kind of tired of it because, you know, if you want something done, you kind of have to like do it yourself. You kind of have to like report the channel and stuff like that. But the thing is this is like their best way to contact Epic Games about it, or you could just email them. I don't know if anyone's actually ever emailed them saying, hey, this creator kind of tricks children into giving him money and then he'll give skins away, which he usually never does anyway. It just seems kind of shitty, and I'm not a fan of Lispy Jimmy whatsoever. I'm sure you guys can figure that out. And then we also have this one Reddit post that almost got 10,000 upvotes. And it says, so Landon gets banned and he doesn't come on Epic. And it shows AliA clearly using a modded skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. And he clearly did this just for views, obviously, because I said this before and I'll say this again. I don't like it when people use custom skins or like skins that were never released for video views, because I think that's bullshit that you can break Fortnite's rules and make money off of that by breaking rules. Like, that doesn't set a good precedent for anybody on YouTube whatsoever. Like, that's like saying, I'm gonna go break the rules, I'm gonna make my own custom skin, or I'm gonna get like, I don't know, I'm gonna just mod the game, I'm gonna get like a skin that hasn't even come out yet. It's been leaked, but it hasn't come out yet, and then I use that for views. Like, what does that teach your fan base, AliA, with 15 million subscribers? What does that teach your fans? That it's okay to break game rules as long as you're making money off of it? It just seems stupid. And I do think AliA should be banned for this, honestly. This is ridiculous, but I know he won't because he does have some ties with Epic Games because they gave him the Royal Bomber skin early before that was even released. So I don't know, guys. I don't like this. I don't like how some of the bigger guys can kind of get away with this kind of bullshit because they're bigger, they have a bigger audience, and, you know, Epic Games doesn't want to, like, tarnish their reputation by banning their accounts and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't really understand this whole thing. If you're going to ban someone for one thing, for customizing skins and stuff like that, at least make that rule for everybody and not just one person or a few people. Target the bigger guys too, Epic. You kind of have to do that because no one's really gonna take this seriously if you're just gonna ban everyone else but the biggest guy. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes zero sense. You don't see Ninja doing this, but AliA has done this, and I firmly believe he should be banned, honestly. I don't hate the guy, but breaking game rules like that and not being banned is something I'm not okay with that whatsoever. In other news, Fortnite Save the World will not become free to play in 2018. and they have stated why they're not doing that. They firmly believe that it's not ready to be released for free to play, and I can completely understand that. So I'm not really upset about it, because mainly I have saved the world, so it's not that big of a deal to me. But I know that this was promised since like the beginning of like the game's existence, where they said like, oh hey, this is gonna be released in 2018, and it never did. And now we know why. It's because they're changing the game up. Like, they did some UI changes that they're putting out in the next patch and stuff like that. So honestly, we don't really know about what's going on with Save the World at the moment, but we do know is that it is not going to be free to play in 2018. They want to focus on getting the game looking right for everybody. And last thing I want to talk about is that Epic Games has been kind of criticized for forcing Fortnite players in this $2 million tournament to use provided equipment. This is kind of an issue that a lot of people have, because a lot of people like using different things, and the fact that they're kind of forced to do all of one thing is kind of dumb in my opinion. But I have some tweets here that I want to share. So from Liquid112, he writes, "Forced equipment is disappointing. You can't ask kids whose dream to make it pro one day to change their gear, nor an experienced pro to do the same. It becomes not about the game anymore. It's about how good someone can be using Logitech. Encouraged to reconsider for the dreamers." And then we also have Slasher writing, "Epic Games is hosting a close to $2 million Fortnite esports tournament at TwitchCon and is forcing all players on both PC and console to use on-site peripherals, mice, keyboard controllers, and max video settings. This is not competitive, it's amateur dressed up as esports. Logistical concerns of swapping out peripherals to streamline the event during TwitchCon? Sure. Then have another Pro AM celebrity event for charity. But Epic putting up $2 million with an event for Fortnite pros, make it legitimate. All this does is decrease skill across the board." And then at Wish You Luck writes, "Winter Skirmish rule leak, 30 FPS lock, Epic in-game settings, monitor must be kept off, must play with Wiimote. It's time to grind, boys. This is a joke. Please do not nuke my mentions." People aren't happy because competitive Fortnite requires that you have all of your settings on like the lowest, except like view distance, you have like that on the highest. So the fact that they're like making all these people play at a locked frame rate and playing with stuff that isn't even like theirs, and they aren't even used to it all, isn't good to me. I don't think this is a really good thing whatsoever, and I hope Epic Games for their next tournaments decide to not do this, because this does kind of ruin a lot of the skill factor. Because like everyone's saying right now, is that if you can't play at the max frame rate that you want, then you're at a disadvantage. Everyone's at a disadvantage, and I think this is just kind of like, I don't like this whatsoever. I think this is really bad, and I hope they reconsider for this tournament or for later tournaments down the road, because it's already kind of not taken seriously as an esport, considering there's Bloom involved and the fact that it's just not that competitive at the moment. So yeah, hopefully we see some new things about this, but I will let you guys know if there are any updates. And that is it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know with a like. I will not beg for it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on the bell just so you get all my latest uploads. Comment down below, what are your thoughts on all this? Do you think pros should be forced to use their stuff, like the Logitech stuff, or do you think they should be allowed to use whatever they want? Do you think that having max settings ruins the thing for them? What do you think about all this? I'm really curious to know. Do you think AliA should be banned? Do you think Let's Be Jimmy should even be in the supported creator? I would love to know. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite and join the Discord. Have a good one, guys. See ya.